issues of human trafficking, child labor, and the rest. And we are so glad that MICAT has decided to take up the initiative to come to our domot, permit me to say, and to say it loud and knock it on our doors like town criers will do and tell us, "Mo now watch on our back, mo now watch on our front, mo now watch on our side," because human trafficking, they really, they amongst us. And now human being like you and I, now then they do this kind of thing. So today we have in the studio to have a session where you go hear them from person where don't go through this kind of issue where we do talk. And today it is in observance of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. And this edition today is MICAT's way of observing it. The theme for this year is Reach Every Victim of Trafficking, Leave No One Behind. And MICAT adds the survivor's story. So we have a survivor in the studio to share with us. But before we go into that, I would like to encourage you. If you know that there's a problem in your community, you know somebody that is talking about people's children in shapes and sizes, just like the radio drama, would you allow somebody's child to go through this? Must it be your own child before you speak up about it? So let us speak up against human trafficking. Let us speak up against child labor. You know somebody in your community, they go to the villages and pick people's children, and they are giving these children hell here in the city, wherever you are hearing us from. See, there's a helpline I'm going to share with us, and I would want to encourage you. Your information is safe with us. Nobody is going to hear about it except with your consent, just like our special person here in the studio. Now, let's let you know that right now, if you want to watch us live, you might be doing something and you cannot hold your radio in your hand. You can watch us live. We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. Just go to @EaglesFM Abuja, @EaglesFM Abuja. And I would like to read your messages. So please go to @EaglesFM Abuja on Facebook and YouTube. Drop your messages. Is it a question? Is it something that you want to share with us, a sensitive information and something that you want us to add to today's program? We will be glad to read your messages live on air. So go to the Facebook page right now. Please drop a like for us. We'd love to know that you're together with us. Today in the studio to look at trafficking in persons, we have Yetunde in the studio, and Yetunde is going to share her story with us. The first time I met Yetunde, I was encouraged by her strength. I don't want to look at anything that is negative. And Yetunde, we're so glad with your strength, and thank you so much for coming to the studio.
Yeah, thank you, Ma. I really appreciate it.
We're so glad to have you.
And me too, I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Ma.
So Yetunde, share with us. We want to know who Yetunde is.
Yeah, Yetunde, I'm a kind of person that have passion for what I'm doing. I don't just do it because of what I want to get or what somebody is there to give me. But this is the agreement between me and God, that if He can rescue me from this, if He can save me, if He can see me through, and I return back to my country, sound and safely, that if you have your way, I will go around the world and tell people the evil against trafficking.
Wow.
So I'm here, and I think I'm fulfilling the purpose.
So did MICAT force you to be here? Because right now your face is live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, no. Nobody forced me. I am the one that purposely want to do this.
Okay.
We are fighting it. So I can't be hiding my face when I say I want to fight something.
And thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
What's your story?
Yeah, my story. My story is me. Because I think God makes me to go through this in order to build me for many nations. And my story is what I will share with people, and when they hear it, I know it will touch many lives and save many homes. Can I proceed?
Go ahead, my darling.
Yeah, how did I embark in this Libya journey? One day we are at home with my mommy, my family, and a uncle of mine just came to us and said because I'm a kind of person I love to go to school to be educated and become a lawyer. Even in my community, if there is any problem, I love to set it. So everybody knows me as Madam Lawyer.
Oh, yes, beautiful one.
Even when I was very small then.
Yes.
So everybody said, you become something great. Okay, but there is no way to do it because we are 7 in number. I'm the second to the last born, and we lost my dad when I was very small, when I was very, very small.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. So there is no way to go about it. Furthermore, my education, no help. No help. I come from a very poor background. Although my father is rich, but he has many wives. My mom just have to bring us out of the home in order to save our life, all these women. So from there we just have to struggle to even feed ourselves. Is very critical. So we have to enter some places and farm, or we see a building that people are constructing, so we help them to carry block of fresh water, just to feed ourselves.
Wow.
So we have this uncle that is a rich man, everybody knows him, but he's not helping people. He's not helping. He just walked down to us and said, okay, yeah, he's ready to help us. So we are happy. He said he wanted to help me and go and furthermore my education in Germany, which I was very glad about, and I said, okay, I will become a lawyer. My dream will come to pass, which I never knew it all lies. He said, we are going to take our flight from Cotonou, me and one woman called Alaja, and we embark on this journey getting to Cotonou. To my greatest surprise, the soldier at the last, which is the checking point border to Cotonou, they are all teamwork. They are working together.
So they work together?
Yes, with these traffickers.
What did you notice?
Yes, what I noticed is immediately we get to that Boaba, to that border, the soldiers, they moved to us and said, they have already described the clothes we are wearing and all that. And he said, are you here today? And he called the other woman, are you allowed? I said, yes. Okay, you can move to this side. And they put us in one place. And before we know, 2 guys came later in the evening and picked us and said, are you here today? And they said, Aya. That is all what I heard from them. Aya. So we moved from there. We entered big bus with many people, many blacks, many Nigeria. So this is not about only Yorubas or Igbos. There are many Northern land, even they are very much there. They are girls, because they see that some of them are not much civilized in this. So they are very much there. So we are inside very big bus. From there we move to Agadez, to Niger
Republic? Niger Republic.
Yes, Republic. Yeah. And I was like, this place did not look like a way to airport. What is going on? I want to return back. I was shouting, eating the bus, that please let me. And they said, did I know where I am? I should just sit down. If I don't want them to gun my head down. I was like, because there are many buggers there. Who are the buggers? Buggers are the people they are the traffickers. So they are the one called buggers. So they are already in the vehicle, and they asked me to just cooperate, or else they will blow off my head. So I have no choice than to sit and keep on trusting that we'll get where we are going to. So we proceed in this journey, getting to Agadez, to Madam Bola Ghetto. Madam Bola Ghetto, she has been in this business she's doing for many years. So getting there, I meet with many girls, as in more than 500 girls in a ghetto, and different tribes. Black, we are all black, different tribes. And I was like, ma, please, can I speak with my uncle? He said, oh, no problem. She take good care of us the first day, the second day. He called my uncle, and my uncle said, don't worry. Within 2 days, we are already in Germany. I said, sir, I'm not even going again.
So your destination was Germany?
Germany.
But you ended up in Niger Republic?
I'm telling you, ma. And he said, don't worry. Within 2 days, we are already in Germany. And I said, okay, but please, I want to come back home. The woman just dragged the phone for me. I said, don't worry. And the next thing, both of them are speaking language which I don't understand then. And the third day, the woman asked us to move out from the building, that there is no money coming, they are not sending money. So we have to feed by what we see on the road. We drink the water from the gutter, which the dirty water, that is what we drink from the road. And we eat obza. Obza, this, their bread is called homza, very strong, long bread. And we take it from the dustbin. That is what we have to feed on, because nobody is helping anybody. And the people you will even see, the water they are drinking is as dirty as gutter. That is their own water. So if you want to get good water from there, you have to have your own money to buy it. And we don't have money. We don't even have their whole money. You understand? So we don't have money. We have to survive from that. And we spent 2 weeks before we proceed to Duruku.
Where were you sleeping?
Outside. We were many there. So it's not only me. Some have already even made up their minds. They are doing the prostitution from Agadez. Why me? I don't even know where and with the work I'm going for to do. What I just know is that I'm going to school, to Germany.
Yes.
So to continue my school. That is what is in my mentality, that is what I'm going for. And some, their bloggers have already told them, they were already aware that if you don't do this, we will kill you. So the threat, they keep on threatening the man. They have no choice than they start the work from Agadez. So we moved to Duruku. We sit at the back of Ilios. We were 30 in number. Back of Ilios that people see.
Yes.
Yes, we sit there and we were 30 in number. We moved to Duruku. This is a desert whereby no house, no water, nothing. They asked us to fill our jerry can. Our jerry can is 5 liter here in Nigeria. We filled the jerry can and they give us obza. After when they send money, they give us obza. That within 2 days we are in Germany. The woman told me, which we never know, that we are still proceeding to another village in the desert. And getting to that village, we spent 1 week before we can get to Duruku. Getting to our water has already finished. Getting to Duruku, we meet with thousands of black, different country, Senegal, different. Just mention Ghana were there. Many. I was like, God, where I am? How come did I find myself here? And I meet with many ladies that said, oh, calm down, madam. It's like you are jaded. So me, I don't know what is called jaded. They said, we are going to Libya. I said, where is Libya? So Libya is very close to Germany. You say you are going. They are still lying to me. I said, okay. I keep on following up, thinking that one day I will get to my destination, which I never knew that it all lies. And finally, we stay in Duruku for good 3 weeks. No water, nothing. We feed by what we see in the trash, in the dustbin. That is where I feed. And there are many ladies there that are sleeping with Nigerians. They are bulky guys that even the Mebola in Nigeria, God forgive me, they are better than them. Because these are the people, they are not bathing. They are even looking for water to drink, not water to bath. They are not bathing. So I said, I came out for a believer house, which is my mom. She's a prophet. She's a prophetess. Imagine me coming out from that kind of home. Now, the prostitute I never did in my country, I will now be doing it with this kind. I said, no, I would rather die in hunger than to do this. And there are many that was forced. There you will see 12 years old, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years upward. Virgins. Even if you are virgins, they will pamper you, keep your virgin. When you get to Libya, they know how to disvirgin them.
God.
And we were in this before, we know, 3 weeks, we proceed in the journey. Before we get to Libya, many things happen. Because our vehicle have to climb hill. We will climb some hill that the man driving the Helios will tell us we should hold each other. He will be speaking Arabic,
Yes.
describe it that we should hold each other. That if any one of us fall, halagali, that he has no business. It's not his business if we die. And which many fell. Imagine many break neck, breaks their leg. You will see your brother dying, you can't help him. If you want to come down, the man will tell you, if you come down, go and carry your brother, even you will drop you here inside the desert. Desert is whereby there's no food, there's no water, there's no shelter, nothing. A very dangerous place. Before we get to Libya, we are almost Libya entrance, Libya border,
Yes.
and we get to last Boaba. We have been meeting with Boabas, they are paying money. So the money finished. That
So
they,
who are the Boabas?
the Boabas are the checking point, the soldiers' checking point. All these people are already working in unity. They are already working together. That is what I want the whole world to understand. That if truly we are fighting this thing, let us work in one accord as they are working. You get me, ma? They are working together, and we get to the last checking point, which is Madama. Madama is a place that the soldiers there, they are young boys, but they are very tall. They don't see you as human being, they see you as an animal. So they do whatsoever that pleases them to you. Getting there, they told me that we are going to pay money. I said we don't have money. So they said, okay, 5 men will sleep with me.
Gosh.
I said no. That no. They said, they have been hearing it. They were speaking Arabic. Small, they are speaking English also. But their English is upside down, but I'm picking it.
Yes.
They said, can Manibish, Rajul, I'm seeing, Num, Sawa Sawa Hinta, Ina, Walai Kasambilai, Intamut. Which is, if I don't want 5 men to sleep with me, yeah, I will die. I said, I don't understand. They say, you, me, you, sleep, you die. I said, okay, me die. They said, okay, you die. They carry gun and hit my head.
God.
They naked me, hereby, and they throwed me inside well. Cut all my body. I was bleeding. They throw me inside well. Whereby you will see our 12, 13, 14 years girls. They are sleeping with them 5 men at one spot. One will be dragging their breasts, touching their hair, doing them as if they are animals. And I was inside the well hearing them screaming, see blood all over. Because they are virgins. They are disvirgin them instantly. If you give up at this point, they don't care. They will throw your body. You're like trash. They throw you off. So at this point, I was in the well crying to God and Lord, because it is cold time towards December. And, you know, this is a desert. Their weather there is as if, oh God, I can't explain. Even the old blood in my body have to dry up because inside the water I am. You have to, as if, let me call it that, it freeze up. The thing have to freeze. And I was there almost giving up. I said, God, if you can please help me out. When I come out, I will speak to the world, the heathen, concerning this.
Now, I don't know how Mikat is going to help us, because we would want to get your whole story.
Okay.
And it's almost time,
Okay.
to wrap up the program. But then we need to reach, so Mr. James, we need to hear from Mr. James on the program. And if you're listening, this is a Concern Me radio program right here on Eagles 102.3 FM, and it's brought to you by Mikat. And today we are observing the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, and we have Yetunde is here sharing her story. Like, I'm so panting right now, and I'm imagining just what you went through. My heart is beating so fast. And so let's get to hear from you. Yetunde, we might have to bring you back on the program to get your second part of the story. And we also have a beautiful lady right here in the studio, and we'll be getting her story as well. And that will be in the course of the program. The program still continues. Let's get to hear from you. What do you have to say? We are live on Facebook and YouTube right now, so I'm going to check the platform. Drop your comments on Facebook and on YouTube at Eagles FM Abuja, and let us know what are your thoughts. And if you want us to come to an aid, there is a concern in your community. Are you a victim? Are you not sure of what you're going through? Send us a text message right now on 091 335 91611. 091 335 91611. If you call right now, there is a help that you will be able to get. If you think that you've been trafficked, you're not sure, or you've been, going through a whole lot right now and you're not sure of what it is, send us a message right now onto that number and somebody will speak with you right away. And so I'm going to take just a few more words from you while we try to reach James, Mr. James, on the phone to get the wrap up. Now, when that happened to you, that was at the border of Libya. How
Yes.
long did you stay there and what happened after that?
Yes, what happened is that after when I did the prayer, a man came out. The man is one of the military, is one of the soldiers. They just retire him
Yes.
because he's not doing what they want him to be doing.
Yes.
And the man said he will pay for me. And the man paid the
So
money.
that they will not sleep with you.
Yes.
Yes.
And they bring so that I will not even die there. And the man paid the money and they brought me out. Our Helios is already going.
Yes.
They are through with the girls, they are already going. But they have one phone called is it Torola? I don't know the phone they use in the desert.
Okay.
They have to call back our driver to come and pick me because they have already forget me that I'm going to die there. So when the man paid the money, they brought me out and they call back our driver and the driver turned back and they picked me. That is how we proceed to Libya. So getting to Libya, my madam said, very young girl that was sponsoring me coming down to Libya, and she said she has been hearing all over about me, the way I am very stubborn, that there is one woman that is much stubborn than me.
Okay, so just hold on. Hello, Mr. James. Good morning. Or
Yeah,
good
good afternoon, girl.
afternoon. Thank you so much for picking our call. So we have Yetunde here. I don't know if you've been following the program.
Yes, I've been following.
Yes, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but it looks like we'll have to bring Yetunde back. But let's get to hear from you. Coming from MICAD has been doing an amazing job trying to help out with the issues of trafficking in persons. Can you share with us
Yes.
the experience of having the likes of Yetunde on board with MICAD?
Okay, so thank you so much, Del, for letting me into the program. For us at MICAT, having the likes of Yetunde is one of our core mandates. We run a safe house. So a safe house is a place where people who have gone through the horror of human trafficking are brought to and kept and offered services like rehabilitation. We offer rehabilitation services like counseling, psychosocial support, and as well as also mental health support. And also we offer them livelihood skills. And then for those who are interested in going back to school, we see how we can send them back to school. Yeah, so I make bold to say that that part of our work is the hardest because it deals with remolding people who have been shattered and battered, right?
Yes.
So as a result of that, we want to place more emphasis on prevention because we so believe that prevention is better than cure. When these things are prevented, it is easier to manage than when it gets to the stage where we have to start doing rehabilitation.
That's right.
Because in so many instances, we've had people who we have rehabilitated for years, maybe 2 to 3 years, and just when we think that the person is becoming an active member, returning back to the society as an active member, there's a relapse, right?
Yes.
So what that means is you have to go back to square one. You have to start again with the rehabilitation process, right, which includes the counseling, the psychosocial support, and the mental health support as well. So we really hope that through this medium of awareness we are creating with your radio station, we would have more partners, we'll have more people, individuals, corporate organizations who will also say that they want to also be part of this fight.
Okay.
Because the truth is human trafficking is an organized crime, and as such, everybody who wants to be involved in this, we must also be organized. If not, we cannot beat them.
All right.
So these are just my few thoughts
Thank you so
that I
much.
want to share.
Thank you so much. And I think that we might have to bring Yetunde back next week, Saturday.
Okay, all
All
right.
right.
So
Sort that
we'll
out.
think, we'll work around that to
All right.
see how she can come back next week Saturday to
Thank
complete her
you.
story.
We really appreciate your
All
time.
right.
So we've been talking with the country director of MICAD, Mr. James Ikape. Now, please, we will have to have you next week because
No
somebody is
problem.
listening and somebody needs to learn from your story. We
No
really
problem.
appreciate your time.
No
And
problem.
I so much celebrate your strength. I keep talking about it. You're such a
Thank you.
strong woman. And
Thank
we
you.
also have her name,
Shakira.
Shakira, in the studio. But you will get to meet Shakira very soon. And you know that these are two women that have a heart of a lioness. I will not say lion, hearts of lionesses. And so we celebrate your strength. We'll see you
Thank you.
next week.
All right.
It has been the program, It Concern Me radio program right here, and we look at the issues of human trafficking in persons and child labor. And on Facebook, Mr. Oliver Johnson, please send me a message if you can do that now. I see your message on Facebook. And for those that are watching us on Facebook, you can always go back there and please like the videos and share it because somebody needs to hear what we are talking about. So if you want to send me a message, send the message to 0913 359 1611. So Oliver Johnson, please send me that message, and any other person that is listening and you want to share any information with us, 0913 359 1611. All right, so this is where we wrap up the program. Shakira, we'll see you next week. And so thank you so much for watching us on YouTube and Facebook. It has been E Concern Me radio program right here on Eagles 102.3 FM. And my name is Dell. We'll be with you by God's grace next week, Saturday from 12 o'clock.